Welcome to Perfume Emotions. It's Money again, and it's Lacoste Match Point again. So today, who is going to win the match point? Lacoste Match Point EDT or Lacoste Match Point EDP? And believe me, there is a very strong competition, and it was very difficult for me to reach to a conclusion. However, I would try my best. Let's start with notes. So, if we talk about notes of Lacoste Match Point EDT, in top notes, it has basil, grapefruit and pink pepper, while this hero is having citruses and black pepper. So, yes, they are almost identical. In middle notes, EDT, this guy has clarissac, gentiana and geranium, so more of floral notes, and this guy has gentiana and cardamom, so spicy floral. In base note, this guy has casmira and vetiver, and this guy has patchouli and vetiver, so more over greener side. It is more over powdery and greener side. Okay, now we'll talk about the difference in scent profile. So let's start with opening. So both has like almost same sort of opening. Yeah, both are having fresh, spicy, citrusy opening, and what I get is vibe of Vicks Vapor Rub. If you have ever used it, I have used it a lot whenever I was having like blocked nose. So I don't know whether this can replace Vicks Vapor Rub or not, and it is just kidding. So it has Vicks Vapor Rub sort of vibe. If we talk about what's the minute difference, the minute difference was that in EDT it was more sharp, and in EDP opening was more smooth. Drydown is the most differentiating aspect of this scent profile between these two perfumes. So in EDT it's more of floral sweetness, and in EDP it is more of cardamom and sweetness. In EDT, Drydown comes quite later in comparison to EDP. This is the sign that EDP is going to last longer than this. Yes, EDT beats EDP in terms of longevity, and we'll come to that as well. After Drydown, once it becomes like a skin scent, what are the difference in scent profile? So both would be feeling like powdery sweet, yeah, but in EDP I would consider it as more of like masculine sort of Drydown, means later Drydown, or base note would be, because it has patchouli, so slightly spicy sort of nature will be there. In EDT, in contrast, slightly it is sweeter, and it contains citrus smell as well, and it is less powdery in comparison to EDP. So in an average, scent profile is almost same. Now let's talk about the performance. In performance, I would say, as per my nose and as per my brain, this is the winner. So longevity is more with EDT, sorry, rather than EDP. See, my brain is also making mistake, because our brain thinks that EDP would be lasting longer, would be performing better, would be having good CR, but in contrast, over here EDT is doing very, very well. So Match Point longevity on my skin 3 to 4 hours. Match Point EDP longevity 2.5 to 3.5 hours, half an hour difference. Yeah. Sillage, I would say both are having same sort of sillage, and projection. Both are having same sort of projection. Yeah. But I will give you some tips at the end of video how to improve the sillage and longevity of this perfume. Yeah. So before reaching to conclusion, let's discuss about tips how to improve its like longevity for yourself. So both of them are, I would consider, has a bit of weaker sort of smell. So you know 5 hot spots where you should apply the fragrance. So my advice would be to spray at least 2 sprays behind each ear and behind our neck, and 1 spray over here. Yeah. So this will increase not only longevity but also performance in terms of projection and in terms of sillage as well. What other thing I have noticed is that I applied on my cloth and it lasted longer. So if you want to increase sillage or projection, it can be done. Like you can spray this on your clothes. I usually do not spray anything, any perfume or any fragrance on my clothes, but when the sillage is in question, I thought like I should try that, and after trying I got success and I found that yes, it can be of help. Another thing which can increase a sort of longevity is reapplication. You can spray like once again, but at that time I think when you spray it for a second time, number of sprays needed would be a bit lesser. So I have done that and I have not found them to be irritating to my skin at all. So yes, it can be done. So in conclusion, it can be said that Match Point EDT is slightly milder but clean and more towards citrusy sweet side of scent, and Lacoste Match Point EDP is more of powdery sweet and like spicy sort of scent. So I believe that this would be like slightly non-traditional, and this is more of like conservative scent, if you know what I mean. Okay, so but the basic thing or my basic recommendation is not to buy both of them. Yeah, either buy this or buy this. I have given enough information in video so you can understand that this scent profile and this longevity and this performance I need from my perfume, and based on that you can select one. But there is no reason to buy these two together. There is no reason, unless you want to taste it by yourself, then it's your decision. However, there's no reason why you should buy any of them, both of them. And if you ask for my recommendation, I would say go with this. Yeah, because it has sweetness. Yes, it is somewhat better than this. Once I grow towards like 50, I would prefer this. So even if we talk about like financial aspect or like saving the money sort of thing, so imagine you buy this two. So this two perfume, 50 ml each, has costed almost same, around 20, maybe £1 less or more. But if I was aware that I like this, I would like this, and I would like to have this one, then I would purchase 100 ml of this, and that is around £33. So 20 plus 20, 40, and this 33. I'm saving £7. So that is £7 saving. So I have saved your £7. So please subscribe, like, and comment. We will be coming back with final all Lacoste Match Point related video. Until then, tata, bye bye, and good night.